Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're back at a place that we did a searching for landscapes episode at not too long ago, in hopes that there is a waterfall flowing today. We can hear water in the creek, so all signs are hopeful. I'm really hoping to get another waterfall. Okay, so here's the first composition I found back here. It's fallen log with all this fungus on it. Shelley's photographing the other side, which is on the other side of the trail. And it's really cool. The only problem I've got is I'm using my 14 to 24 f2.8. It's got the shortest natural focal distance range, so I can get it pretty good. Most of it is at infinity once we get out here in the shot. So I've taken a few different bracketed series with different focal lengths, and of course when you don't want the wind is going, you know what I mean?
So here again, I tried my best to do some focus stacking with the D600. I also did a little bit of selective exposure blending to get better dynamic range through each one of these photographs. I then took them into Photoshop, stacked them together, and blended the focus stack together. Yeah. The D600 just is not what I need to pull off what I'm trying to do here. There's an image here, and I got one. I'm kind of happy with it. This is it. A little bit of crop, a little bit of vignette in post, and the only thing I don't like is the foliage off to the left there. I just couldn't crop it off. Tell me what you think in a comment down below. Is there anything that you might do differently to try to get this photograph of fungus growing on a tree and get it to lead your eye deeper into a photograph? I don't know. There might be a better composition here. There might be a better macro shot.
Okay, so I think the waterfall is literally just around the next corner here.
You love to use that phrase, you know?
Oh! Whoa, hello.
Well, this time I have to say I do believe you because I can hear it. So.
Yeah, we can hear it, so it is. We're nearby a waterfall. Is it the waterfall?
We don't know.
We'll hopefully find out here in just a little bit. So we're at the waterfall. Shelley has braved the muddy embankment to get down to the waterfall and try to make a reflection photo. It's not flowing as cool as I thought it would be. I think this is really one of those nice shale cascade drops here in the Midwest that you probably have to be here when there's a downpour overhead. That would be an interesting hike. I'll just say that much.
So here are the photos that Shelley came away with that day. I think she did a little bit better again. I don't know, maybe I'm concentrating too much on getting the video made. I like this one better of hers. The only problem she had is she couldn't eliminate those leaves there on the left side of the image. She said that herself when we were looking at them to put in here. Leave a comment down below on what you think. Uh-oh, Craig's gonna take a slide down the hill.
So we made it to the waterfall. I overexposed it a little bit. I took a little bit different shot than Shelley did. She was up on a rock. I got down in the stream. It's not really all that deep, but I remembered these hiking boots are not waterproof. Yeah, good thing to remember when I'm standing in the stream, not before I come out here. Anyway, so what I got going here is I got as low as I can. I tilted my 14 to 24 down a little bit, and I actually zoomed into 24 mil. And I went for as slow shutter speed as I can go with an aperture of f7.1. This is, like I said before, it's not as cool as I was hoping for, but it's not that bad. It's just not a portfolio shot. Show it to you here in a sec.
So here's the raw image that I took in the field that day. Yeah, my horizon's a little crooked, but you know, you can fix that in post. I got it pretty close. I'm just not happy with the flow that we had over that cascade. I'll fill you in a little bit more when we get back out in the field about my thoughts of this location. I was hoping for a little bit more reflection at this angle, and the foreground is just so cluttered with leaves and mud. But I was hoping that reflection would pull people in. Now we're on the processed version of the photograph. I started in the horizon. I did a little bit to bump the contrast, bring up the shadows a little bit. I'm happy with it, but it's not something that I would sell. It's just not a portfolio piece. It happens. Just gotta take the good with the bad some days. I like the first composition that I got better. Tell me what you think down below in a comment. Number 1, the fungus on the tree or the waterfall?
Well, you might have seen my video last week where I was explaining the geology of Missouri, and we have cyclothems, layers of limestone and shale. This creek that we're standing here next to is a prime example of that. The whole bottom of this creek is shale. And that's where the stream has weathered out, because it's easier for it to weather out the shale than it is the limestone. You get ledges of limestone in the creek that don't weather out as readily as the shale does. So that's why the stream is positioned where it is. This is a really prime example because it's got layers of shale that stick out in the creek. You can actually see it sticking out. And it's just a really beautiful creek from a geological standpoint. So there you go.
Got a really cool hike in. A little bit more strenuous than I thought. The trail was completely muddy in a lot of areas. And the waterfall was, quite frankly, not portfolio worthy and kind of a disappointment for the amount of work that we had to do. But we did get out of the house. We got some exercise. And I think we've determined that this waterfall would really be flowing good, probably during a torrential downpour, which would be fun to try to photograph and also hike back to. They require waterproof boots up to your knees almost, with micro spikes to get back there without falling on your butt too many times. Shelley gave us a little bit of geosplaining again. I keep telling her if she goes for 5 episodes in a row, she's just gonna have to go out on every photography trip, but
Nope.
Yeah, that's the answer I get, is nope. So we'll see what happens there. We're almost back to the truck. We're gonna eat a little bit and then head home. So if you like the content that you're seeing and you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. It helps me out a lot. Makes me feel better. Well, just getting out of the house makes me feel better. But honestly, I'd like to know that more people are watching and liking the content. If you have already subscribed and you haven't hit that bell for notifications, go ahead and ding it. That way you know when the next video is coming out, okay? And if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you like the fact that Shelley was in this video, give me 3 thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.